With a big bang came the laws of space to support a place which later saw our race brought in with a warm embrace. With consciousness came our fall from grace when we disregarded common sense and called it faith. From the lords we praise to those of upper class born and raised, the minority yet they seem to have the poor enslaved, selling folklore as wisdom with threats to conform and listen, cause those who ignored the system would soon be caught and slain, their family slaughtered with them. It's ours and not your decision. You're born a Christian, a torture victim trapped by walls of shame, a form of prison enforced with fiction. That's all religion, from Mormonism to the haunting Islam, they're all the same, all resort to pain in the name of God, with self-mutilation and punishing those who claim it's fraud. Pagans butchered by lackeys trained like dogs, to the population robbed of their freedom of speech for fear of raging mobs at taxpayers' cost, on the way to their brainless jobs in the trade center. 9/11, the day they dropped. Just envision being that innocent citizen sitting in the building hidden, then ask yourself, will you pray or not?
Ma'am, you have to stay calm. There is smoke! I can't breathe! Okay, stay calm with me, okay? I understand. I think there is fire because it's very hot. Say you're gonna die. Ma'am, say your prayers.
Will you pray or not?
Can we break a window?
Whatever you have to do to get there.
Break a window, somebody!
Terror begins with Al-Qaeda, but it does not end there.
Will you pray or not? As the toxic smoke suffocates the air, someone breaks a window, the sunlight takes you there. It's either let that fire just devour you and burn slow, or jump 100 stories from that tower in Inferno. Geronimo, what a fucking horror show. What a lot of powerful people who profit off it though. With the cunning and clever government measure, nothing is better than war to instill the public with terror, which gives us an excuse to destroy the Middle East and massacre a race of people through our oil industries. The hidden truth before your WikiLeaks, before an activist had hacked the system to expose all of this deceit. But prior none had heard of this due to these governed journalists who failed to report it was us who were mass murderers. Well, that's courteous of the media breeding fear and telling us what we want instead of what we need to hear. That we're no better, if not worse, than those we curse as foes for their dissent. If anything, America's the terrorist. Instead we just say veterans, the very men who blew Hiroshima to smithereens and turned the residents to skeletons. Through to the Vietnam bombings and spraying native forests with Agent Orange to kill good nature and make hatred flourish. Until we see the day as promised by ancient prophets as bleak, but we know we'll reap what we sow. There's no escaping from this. The greatest scholars speak of Armageddon, but as the cause of man, not our fathers who art in heaven. I fear soon we'll all go back to where we came from, with a big bang at the hands of a hypocrite with a H-bomb.